Hey everyone, for this week's Rockstar Minute, I wanted to discuss something a little bit different. I'm actually at home just doing some reading, catching up on a bunch of stuff that I've had to do, staying out of the office so I can focus on some things so I get a little bit distracted. So I'm in my backyard. Last night we had a class, like an event. It's kind of like a hot seat thing that we did with our VIP group. And it was really interesting to see. First of all, it was great. The feedback was great. It was something new that we tried, and all the investors got an opportunity to go up in front of the group and explain something that they've been having some trouble with, and get group input into things that they can try to do to overcome their challenges. So a lot of people took a lot away from it. One of the big things that I noticed was two investors in particular. One was an immigrant to Canada for about 10 years, who now has I believe it's 4 investment properties set up, generating a good amount of monthly net income for himself, and has a good corporate career where he's elevated himself to a very good position in the company that he's at. However, when he was up there speaking, I guess he was looking at some other investors that potentially have done what he looked at as more than him. So just from sheer number of properties, they have done more. So he belittled his accomplishments and said, I've only done so much, right? And it's something very interesting to see. The second investor was a husband and wife team that themselves as well, they only came to Canada 4 or 5 years ago, and they have multiple investment properties as well. In fact, the first property that they bought, they didn't even have a car. They were living in the Toronto area. They invested in, it was the Kitchener-Waterloo area. They were taking ride share or Zipcar, or renting a car to go up and show the property to have it generate income for themselves. These are people that are doing huge things that only a small minority of people in the entire country would be willing to do or have done. But yet they're looking at investors who have maybe more experience, been in the game a little bit longer, or just simply more properties, and thinking that their accomplishments are small because of it. So here's what I just want to remind all of us of, because I mean, this isn't, Tom and I often don't take 2 steps back to realize some things that we've done sometimes as well. And what it is it's so important to, yes, continue to strive for more and compare yourself to people that have done more as well, so that you can see what's possible, because you know that so much is possible. But at the same time, if you're going to do that, you have to kind of look back as well at what you have accomplished, or on all the people that maybe have decided not to accomplish the things you have, and compare yourself to that, to give yourself a little bit of an equilibrium and be fair to yourself, because it's so important to celebrate the successes that you've had. So I know this is longer than a Rockstar Minute, but it's such an important point. Don't dismiss all that you've done. If you're investing in real estate in any way, shape, or form, you are part of a very small percentage of Canadians. You are taking your finances into your own control, and you're making a big difference in your own life and the lives of your family, maybe it's kids or other ones, or your retirement, whatever it is. So yes, strive for more, realize that so much is possible, but also realize what you've already made possible for yourself. Don't forget that. Until next time, your life, your terms.